Well, hello and welcome back to Meandering Ways. Yes, we are back with, of course, our most favorite Folktail Beavers in the Timberborn world. And yeah, last time we were able to complete this. Now, I do need to do some styling. I don't know if I'm going to do that today because I do want to start getting on to another project. In fact, there's going to be two. One, which is we'll do mainly off camera, but the other is we zoom over here. I want to enclose this and pressurize this so that I can take water, and I think over here I want to, well, actually basically this is a prelude. I have to do this project here. Well, I don't have to, but we're going to. I want to get this done, move I think a lot of our crop production here and maybe here. Oh, and we'll probably still keep our sunflower seeds over here or something of the like, because you know what? That just looks nice. Like, who doesn't love a good set of sunflowers? Our beavers do, for sure. At least the Folktail Beavers. But to get this done, which is going to then allow me to basically get rid of these fields here, free up all this space for a big rework project in this vicinity. So that is the game plan. But first, as we have beavers zip along, I want to come over here. I want to, and this is what's going to be mainly done off camera, is do a series of windmills and gravity batteries as well over here. And that's going to take, well, it's going to take more than a minute. So, but we'll get that started, and then we'll let the beavers do a lot of that work off camera. So if we remember, this here is, well, it's down to the lowest level possible. But wouldn't it be nice just to go infinitely deep, deep, deep? I'm sure there's probably a mod that could do that. And then build this out so we can just have the same look and feel. And then I probably will do something to make this look, more mountainous. But first, as night falls here, let's come in. And I think the easiest way for us to do this, and if you recall, in fact, the really easiest way is let's get the base going. And the base going is effectively this, right? And if I was to build this up, and I think the beavers have access to this area. They have access to this area, don't they? And that is at that, why did I do it like this? Why do I have that one height higher on one side? But it's fine. They can still reach it as soon as yes, they can. So we can come do this. We can give them a staircase down. Guess it truly doesn't matter which side, but we can come and do that. And to make my life easier, not necessarily the beavers, we'll do things in stages, like so that I can get all down to the same level eventually. But they come and do their thing. Now to make that thing easier, because I have the beavers zip along up here, I do have a pile of dirt right there. I do have, okay. So this is going to be the easy peasy lemon squeezy way of doing things. As soon as I remember, yeah, okay. We're going to add a connection here. And I'm going to put in some temporary scaffoldy like things, I guess. Oh yeah, we'll do the temporary thing. That's going to be the easiest thing to do. Let's see. What was the size of these things? I need. Okay, let's make this even easier. We're going to bring that down. Remove those. Oh, come on, Sargon. We've got all the tools. We've got all the tools of the trade. So we'll put some platforms and then a nice triple overhang. And then we can put a zip line station in. And hopefully this one and this one. Oh, technically too far. Well, that's easy. Easy. We have a solution for that. In fact, can I get the angle just so? And by the angle, we want to put it here. So maybe across from this guy, close enough. So let's put in a platform and then a zip-line pylon so that we can do this then we can see how close we actually got things, and then connect that guy right there. Oh, it's still the square. The square's gonna... It's even worse. It's even worse, guys. No. Then I guess that technically makes sense. But we're also off. Also off. Okay, let's stop this. Let's stop. This is nothing but a vanity project at this... Well, sorry. This part is the vanity. So you can see this is how I do things. And this is why I'm not a nuclear physicist. Is because I would just play with things here until I got things to work. And then even this... Oh my goodness. It's even worse. Even worse. Okay, let me save you, but more importantly, you the pain, me the embarrassment. Let's see if I can figure out that angle in a GIF right off camera. Okay, we got it. The beavers got it. So what I did, and actually I removed one of them, I just placed a platform and these here, and I got a good enough angle for all things. And this is temporary, and so is removal of this levee here. It's temporarily removed. But come on, pick up the logs, please. Now that will get connected. But what I want to do is, since we got the dirt here, it's not far, but you know, it's a little unfair to make the beavers work so hard. So I'm going to put in a large pile right here, and I'm also going to put in a medium warehouse for the explosives. So we can do that, and then to run some temporary pathing here. So there we go. So set that to explosives and to obtain. Set this to dirt and set to obtain. And and I don't know if the 1.0 update they have planned will allow me to set this to prioritize for the haulers. Anyways, they can come down and do this. You can see there I got one explosive set. But I do want to set this to a... Well, I want to set all of this to a too high priority. Let's do that at least. Then the rest, as free beavers have free time, they can come in and, like I say, I'll put all this in, and then the beavers, they can do this project as a side hustle, depending on how many beavers actually are required for the redirecting and the enclosure of the water system. As you can see now, all that is laid in. So the beavers are going to beaver. They've already got the platforms in, so they just got to get this. I have laid the dynamite, so you know that will take them a few minutes to do. But since this is the side hustle, it's time to get on with the main hustle. Oh man, look at all the dynamite. So pretty. Okay, so what's the main hustle? Let's zoop over here, as we discussed. I want to enclose this in. Ooh, you know what I'd love to do too? I would love to figure out a way. It's all going to be hidden here. Okay, side hustle. Let's come in here. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but let's unlock the contamination barrier. I do want to basically not have the contamination come through, so I hope that works. Not sure. I might need to basically drill down and put some underneath. But we'll see if this works. Now, they can't get there at the moment. Let's see. How can... I think I just need a staircase. Connect the dots. They can come up here. Perfect. And then hopefully they do this. I am going to set this to a too high priority just so that they, once again, can do this. Now, I might have to come in and do this manually. I'm not sure with the contamination barriers. I can't recall if the beavers can walk over them, but we'll find out. And I, can't do anything more because it's kind of buried. It is what it is. But that's going fine. Ooh, let's get a squirrel moment here. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode, but this is designed to basically take all the bad water I was just pushing off the map to generate power. And ideally store... Oh, wow. That's actually more full than I thought. You can see it's doing quite a good job. So during the wet season, during the bad tide season, we're going to be good. It'll be interesting to see during a drought how long this will actually last. But any extra power is free power at this point during a drought, because previously these would just stop. So that was the method to that madness. So we'll leave that madness to continue. Oh, hang on. Let's just make sure that is prioritized. Although I don't really think I need to, but they're doing their thing. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's come over here. And we're actually going to have to do something very, very similar. Now, what I want to do, the question is, where do I want to decide what is the main tank, what is the side tank? Yes, we're splitting the tanks. How wide is this? That is, interestingly, 26, right? 25? 26. Okay, So technically, if I was to go, this is annoying. In fact, I would prefer that to be an odd number. So what could I do to make that an odd? Like I said, well, I could expand this out one. From this side, but But then if I go to where I would really want it, once again, it's even. Whoa, shucks. What? You know what? We'll do it here anyways. Okay, so this is. I'll make the main tank slightly bigger. And I'm going to follow the same format for now. Not that it truly matters. But what I can do is the first two layers of this, which I do need to remove the pathing. The first two layers, I can have the beavers come on down into the water tank and lay this. So that's going to be the fastest. Although it might even be faster, Captain Obvious, is to put a bunch of overhangs on top and allow them to come in from that direction as well. But you know what? I don't know. If I was to do it that way, which might be a good thing, but tell you what. So basically, plan is if I bring it up to where is that hang on, is that actually at level? It's hard to tell. No, if I come up one more, and this is all hidden, right? This is hidden, but it'll make me feel good. So if I do this, and I forgot, I need to need a sluice gator 3 down at the bottom. Yeah, because need to make sure that. So the plan is this tank is the one that will fill up, and it's the one I want to maintain full of water from an evaporation point of view. Not that we've ever been, it's been a long time since we've had to worry about water. But let's do this proper, because our Folktail Beavers care about these things. And yes, I know I'm going to have to get rid of these dams. But if I do it like this, and the question is, though, you know what? Do I go higher? I think this is where I actually do want to have, even though I could build up and hold more water, I could do that if I was to raise this. Oh man, the side projects upon side projects. Because here's the thing, and we've been over this with this. You can see that is how high I can get the train. This is the highest. But what I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 higher. And then how much higher could I go on top of the 6? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can go 11 higher than this. But even this, you can see the height difference, right? So now of course this isn't a big void for liquids. Although that might be another thing I decide to do with some of this space over here. Hollow things out. That might not be bad. But where my mind is going at the moment is, do I raise the causeway? And I'm slightly tempted to. And then, I completely forgot about this bad water. What could I do with that bad water? Oh, silly underground ruins. But I could take this, basically push this, you can see me getting distracted here, and have it connect over here. I don't know if I need to, but if I was, because I raised, actually, how high do I even need this? We're right now during a bad tide. So this, actually all of that could go safely, right? Boom, gone. That's the question. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I raise the causeway? Let me know. But I think for now, pause. And they're actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. But I got myself distracted. And it doesn't matter where I put these. But I yeah, actually, you know what? I was going to hide them there. It's not going to matter. Okay, you guys can keep going. I need to make sure that the water can flow. In case I do anything and move any of this, I am going to remove this for now, and I'm going to go get sluice gates. I'll put 3 in. Not that I think it truly matters. And then I come back and put that in. Now these are just going to remain open. So basically the water will always flow into this way, which means we are going to probably end up changing this as well. In fact, I don't know if I even need that. I think as soon as it's pressurized, I won't need all of these. The water is to this holding area is going to come in here. Yeah. That is the game plan. So, okay, so we're fine for that. So basically now, I think I'm not going to need, hang on. This is where I got myself distracted. I'm going to remove, no, hang on. Those levees are required. But I'm going to make this the lid at that height. So, which makes me wonder. I might then, because, because the question is, you know what? I'm going to do it. What I'm going to do, I want to make this at least optional for terrain, to do something with the terrain. So it's going to be an interesting look, but I am going to put that on top, which means really on the interior, is this really going to matter? So let's use the free, don't do that. Let's use the free dirt option. So I am just going to put terrain up to here. And then of course here, and I'll fill the rest of this in. Don't you guys worry. Is I need to actually, where did we go? Let's go over here. There's a few ways to do this, and I wonder if, yeah, let's do it this way. If I come in and do platforms up to there, overhangs up to here. Oh, we're 1 shy, of course, because we're 13. We're 13. That's fine. But that gives me this at least. And then somewhere, let's see if I can actually get this to work. That, if I come in 3, 3, 3, a single, and then I can put an overhang right there. Oh, and you know what? I completely mucked that up. You guys notice the problem? Yeah, I mucked that up. That's going to be the only one at the correct height, technically. Let's remove these guys. You see the mistake I made? You know what? I'm on my second... Actually, I've had 2 cups of coffee, but apparently I need to finish my third. Because I need room for the roof. I need room for the roof. So let's try that again. Triple. That one is fine. I come in like this, and then like this. And the nice thing about me putting these here is the beavers can, from this area, put those in. And then I can just put the train blocks on like that. And then they can do their thing. Oh, you know what? Let's change one thing here. I am going to put these like this so they can come on in. So that is the game plan, and that's going to take me and the beavers a hot minute to do. But before I do a lot of this work off camera to get all of this filled in, because it's literally just, rinse and repeat, I do want to make sure I have easy access to all the materials. So once again, the dirt is over here. Actually, let's have a little look-see over here. How you doing, guys? Not very fast, apparently. But I have all the dirt over here. They can come up. They have two ways. They can zigzag this way through, come across, which is probably the way. So let's prioritize one other thing. Because even to come on this side, they are ziplining through here. Oh, some of them are coming up here. But if I was to prioritize this, let's get all of that prioritized. And if I was, hang on. Sargon? That don't work. Well, the prioritization will work, but my plans will quickly go amiss. And more importantly, well, no, they can come. Yeah, this is not very efficient, but it's fine. I am going to prioritize this here so they can come in, and I'm going to put in a large pile. Yeah, let's do that, because a lot of the work that they're going to do with the train as well is coming from probably up this direction. So we will also prioritize this for dirt and set it to, obtain the goods. So I'm just going to come in. I'm going to get at least this guy filled in and built out. And, we forgot something very important. Pause. Oh, thank goodness. They're not done yet here. Let's leave a hole. Leave a hole! Okay, let me get this filled in, and then we can come back to as to why I needed a hole. Things should be going much faster now because we have our dirt pile here. We'll set that, please prioritize by the haulers, because there is excessive amount of dirt that's required. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? Because I'm so kind, and I basically don't want my beavers to be able to take any sort of break. Let's put another dirt pile in. Yeah, so generous, because I don't want them to have to sit around and wait for the dirt. Now, there is a problem, and I'm staring right at it. And no, not that menu. But yeah, I have all of these dams here and these sluice gates. Now, the sluice gates, hang on, where does this guy go? I'm going to have to come up with another solution. So where are you? You are right over the wall. So that is designated to be closed. Yeah, so we can't have this anymore. So I think what I'm going to do, and I'm coming up with a bit of a plan, because I like the causeway. I like having this causeway. I want it full of water. I want it to be what fills up the reservoirs under here. And my plan actually might be more beneficial. Yeah, I think, Okay, let's start with the Captain Obvious things that need to do is, in fact, these guys here, I'll leave that, please. These guys here can go. That can all disappear. I'm going to leave the dams here for now, because until I seal this in, it's not a problem. And the water will need someplace to go. I'm just going to come in and fill in the dirt. And he might be, yeah, this one might be a rush near the, you know what? Let's do it now before I forget. Okay, let's take that away. Let's put in a terrain block. Let's expedite that terrain block. And the rest I will set to a too high priority, because who's going to forget about this and the beaver's getting distracted? This guy. Yeah, so let's make sure these terrain blocks do get filled in on a priority basis. But you can see here, all this is being built quite well. You can see how much dirt they're actually using, because that's not keeping up. Oh my goodness. Now, it is also not the most effective way to get here. Which makes me think I probably should even do something about that. Because what the beavers are needing to do, and I'm very cruel, so it's that they come up here, they're either going to come up and do what they can from up here, which that in itself is fine. But otherwise, they're going to have to get off here, walk all the way around, up the staircase, and over. That's not efficient at all. Not at all. So you know what? Let's empty this guy. Prioritize this. I'm just going to move the storage over to here. We'll set that to dirt, obtain. Come on, empty it. Empty it. Empty. Now, in theory, if I just delete this, it's going to be fine. It's just going to do its thing. But it's faster to empty it. And for me to go... Okay, come on. Morning haulers. Thank you. Okay. Let's delete that. And then if you weren't understanding what I was going to do, just going to put in a zipline station. Put it in that direction. I am going to high prioritize this guy. And I'm going to make them come up and down. I could do that. I could do that. Do I do that? What's the benefit of this guy here? You know what? I think for shites and giggles at this point, I am going to do it. Because one, it does mirror this. Although I probably should change where the lines go. Yeah, okay. For the here and now, I'm going to make them... You know what? And they might have fun doing this. Is they're going to zip, zip, zip. And hopefully the zip lines don't fail. Because otherwise you're going to have a bit of a hard landing. But that's fine. So that should make things go a little faster. Now, let me point out one other thing. Well, we'll just let the beavers build. But I think we'll have a little check on some other progress. Oh, it's funny. That's attached there. If I click here, you can see I do have dams. Oh, hang on. Is that even going to work? Do I need to move those? No, that's going to be fine. So basically the plan is this tank is going to fill up. But that excess water needs to go somewhere. Now, some of it is going to go here, out through here, fill this up. But it's not going to let any more water out than is needed for here at this point. So I want to overflow it into this tank. So that's where that's going to go. I'm going to have to fill this in, but as discussed a moment ago, I can't have excess water flowing out of here. And if I don't do something, it's just basically going to come down here, overflow all of this, and that would be a waste. So I have an idea brewing. But we'll let the beavers do this for now. So but the plan is this water is going to overflow into this tank and then basically continually just push back into this one so that, and I'm going to need more space. I think I know that now, but I have an idea, and that is over in this corner, and that's going to require me to remove all of these trees. I do not need them. Can they even easily get there? And the answer is, of course not. So let's do that. I'll just put some platforms to easily come across. Now, I'm not in an urgent panic, but I do want this done. And if you haven't guessed what I'm about to do, I'm about to hollow out this entire area. But they gotta get over here. So let me get this cleaned up. Like I say, it's gonna take a moment for all the beavers to do some things. But while that is going on, you know, because every beaver needs a side hustle. Today is a bunch of side hustles. I've paused, I think, a lot of this down here. So let's come on down. Yeah, I need to make sure we're making planks. Planks are key, as well as our gears. So we're going to turn all of that back on. And because we see here, our gears are down to 400 gears. Planks are down, and I need the treated planks. And so I'm going to zoom over here and show you why. Because that's not going to help. I turned back on at least 2 of the smelters. I do have the mine operational again because I do need metal, and the metal's dropping. And basically to get the scrap, I need treated planks. So I need planks turned into treated planks, which are out of our woodwork shop. So need to keep the supply chain going. But what I'm worried about, oh, and you can see it, guys. With the wind not blowing, I don't have enough power. I do not have enough power. Supplies 3,500, 4,600 demand. These guys are slowly draining. Now, if the wind blows, we're probably going to be fine. But with the wind not blowing, oh, but also keep in mind, remember this. This is operational at the moment. So if we're in a drought and this goes dry, then we're in trouble. Which is why this project over here is extremely important. So I get even more wind power during the droughts. So, ooh, we have wind now. How are we doing? And you can see if there's wind, we have plenty of supply. So, but the wind doth not always blow. So, oh yeah, I got myself sidetracked. Yeah, turn all that on. And you can see, if we look up here, I basically don't have free beavers. Why is my beaver population dying off? I guess we're just going through a bit of a death wave. Hang on. 4 free beds. 21 free jobs. Oh. I have 11 contaminated beavers? Hang on. Why do I have so many contaminated beavers? How'd that happen? Are they getting sick over here somehow? They shouldn't be. That's not overflowing. Nothing's... Do I have an overflowing warning? Blocked by bad water. Oh, from last time. And Buddy's like, I don't care. I'm getting my swim on. It's probably safe now. But you can see this is blocked by bad water, so they got a little unwell. Okay. That's on me. Where? Oh, where? I believe I did put in a... Where? Yeah, we have a... I unlocked the herbalist. Where did I put the herbalist? Herbalist. Let me remember. Oh, right here. I need... Oh, my paper production is shut down. Oh. Let's come down here. Do I even have... Where's... here we go. Let's get the paper going. I am going to unlock this and make these bots. And I'm going to make one of them a top priority job. Oh, didn't realize I was out of that, which means not making punch cards or books. Oh, that's not very efficient of me. My bad. Okay, how's our... Oh, it's funny. Power supply, it's okay at the moment. We just have some wind blowing. Okay, I'm glad I caught that. I'm like, I put in herbalist. I'm like, we should be fine. And of course, we aren't because not having any paper. Which also tells me I probably need a spot for the antidote. So for the here and now, let's put in place a storage for said antidote. I think a little medium tank is going to be fine. If I can find a close-ish spot. Hang on. Can I make this... What's this? What's in here? Pine resin. Do I really need the pine resin here? No, I do not. Let's just remove that. I'm going to put in, where did I go? Storage. There, of course. Medium tank. Put you in. And the antidote. Where are you? There you go. All right, so let's do that as a high priority. That's the only spot where we have the ability to store it, so that's going to be fine. But let's hope we get some paper here soon, because I've got 12 contaminated beavers. That's not good. That's not good at all. So hopefully I can get some paper here very soon. Well, I am going to do a bit of an on-screen mea culpa. Thank goodness it's not built. I was putting in the rest of the roof up here, and I'm like, that doesn't work. I don't know what I was thinking. Apparently not. So let's just bring the layers down, make it easier on me. So here you can see that dam is blocked. It's not going to let a lick of water through. Not a lick, not a drop. So what that means, I need to come in here, remove the dams from there, remove this set of terrain, and then come back in and, where are we? And then just put the dams here, which, you know what, I like from an aesthetic view a lot more, but that would have been embarrassing. Oh, you know what's also embarrassing? Apparently, I completely missed. Oh, wow. Well, that's that is a mistake I wasn't expecting to have to show. Yeah, okay, well, let's fix that. The easy fix is I'm going to come in, remove. Why is that all going to get removed? Oh, you know what, too? Do I actually need all... I forgot. 3D dirt. 3D terrain there, Sargon. You can see if I go to remove all of this, it doesn't remove... Oh. Can I save a ton of resources? Can I just save a lot of resources? Can I just get rid of... It's not getting rid of any of the dirt. Oh, I got rid of one. Got rid of one. Wait, why is it getting rid of one? That doesn't... So, almost, eh? Huh. All right, let's see what I can do, because I can reclaim. Okay, so you can see here, it's going to delete all of that, so we're going to have to keep that, but this I can get rid of. This I can get rid of. Get rid of all that. Let's get rid of this. Can I get rid of... No, it appears not. So I need some of the supports, and that's fine. Everybody needs a little support now and again. We will figure this out. Just make sure I get this at the right level. You can see, though, at a certain point, we are going to need just a little. Just a little. Not much. That's pretty good. There is, looks like 4 holes. And that's it. Oh, no, I can fill you in. Okay, that's fine. But right here, which I'm a little surprised at, but that's fine. The solution is, if I just bring you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and that's at roof height. You know what? I don't mind. Let's just do this super easy. 3, 3, and then I can put some terrain right on top. Oh no, we're not there. I thought we were at the top. We were not. We were not. So let's get rid of this. And the reason why is I'm just going to come back in with a set of platforms right there. This, or sorry, overhang. That's just going to be a single platform. And then I can fill the gap in. So there we go. Okay, that's fine. Can I get rid of more of this without impacting? Because I would love to reclaim some of this. Do. If I come in, can I get this without... No, it's getting... You can see it's getting rid of 6 units of dirt. We'll leave it. It's fine. We can... but can I get rid of this then? No. We're going to have to keep the center. Oh, that one we can let go. Oh, no. It's going to get rid of some train there. It's fine. Okay. We will just let it do its thing. We will get rid of the extra on this side. And this side. There we go. That's fine. It's all good. It's all good. So, beavers are getting busy. They're doing their thing. We still have 4 days of this bad tide. Oh, by the way, I had to put a path in. I'm like, why is nobody clearing this yet? Even though it's a high priority. Apparently, oh, and I did miss some of it. But I need to extend the path here. And then I can start detonating down. And that will be a hot minute. But I'll do all that detonating off camera mainly. And then we can take care of that today. Oh, it might not. Things are getting a little long here. But you're seeing the plan. You are seeing the plan. Beavers are busy. Busy over here taking their sweet time. But it's fine. Let's just let the beavers go. So currently cycle 55, day 25. Let's just jump on as they've made further progress. Some really good progress is being made here, but I'm going to take a little pause because I'm actually going to reduce the volume just by a wee little bit. And you might be able to tell the reason why. Yeah, this, well, and this. And that's because, well, these piers go all the way through. So basically it is transferring the fertility up. And I guess, or maybe it's coming down. Oh, no, wait a minute. Is that coming down? I think, I can't remember now. Hang on. Which way, my friend? That is a good question. I think if we come back over here, yeah, I think it's traveling down. So we might do some things. But hey, hang on. Well, speaking of things, let's do some things. I have laid a bunch of dynamite here. And for this very simplistic reason that I actually want to increase the volume. I was talking about decreasing, but we're actually going to at least increase it here. Boom, boom, boom. So we can come in and just lay some dynamite. I think they can reach all of that there. I think. Is that all reachable? Reachable. Yeah, it's all good. Which means I can get rid of this staircase. So I did put in place this staircase. But, while we're here, we can start laying the foundation of, well, the foundation is technically laid. We're going to breach the foundation. And that breaching of the foundation is taking water and bringing it over here. Now, we're not going to have time today to develop all of this, but we can at least get a spot where we want it to go. And, maybe here's a great spot. So if I was to mark this, and it doesn't really matter much, but what I need to do is tunnel underneath. I wonder if what if I was, because secrets, I do want water here as well. Well, why don't we just take the easy path for the moment and we can just bring it underneath. Now, what's the best way for that? Well, I do have access. I did keep the access in here. And how far can I go down? I'm on. Oh. We're basically, well, that's basically at the bottom. Good thing we have a wee little bit of space to go underneath. Just a wee bit. So, we have this here as well. So I might need to, what if I brought it underneath here and then over? The other option is bringing it through here, but the last thing I want to do is spring a leak. which we're very close to doing. So let's lay that out here instead. So if I was to bring that down, we are not tunneling there. We are tunneling here, but I am, for my own sake, going to leave myself a love note because I think this love note will work. If I was to put that here, let's do that here. No, love note not left, but I will just run it right through here. Oh, interesting. Oh, but I'm not deep enough. I'm gonna have to go a little deeper. Okay. So let's not do this then, because I forgot about that there. That would be horrendous. So let's come back. I'm gonna come here. Tunnel. Bring that down. Bring that down. There we go. So then if I bring this over, fairways. I'll have to figure out exactly where. We're actually finding out we're very, very close. I can bring that right there. There we go. Nice. Now I need to do the same over here, but I don't need to go as far. I need to get to at least here. That's fine. Now, I then need to how do I make this work? Well, one, and this is part of the reason why this is going to go here. I can run a pathing all the way through and down. So I need to bring this just a tad closer. Oh, okay, I brought it too far. That is way too far in. So if I was to back that out. Okay, that looks like it's in the right spot. No, don't demolish. So that I believe gets me here. So then what I need to do here is come on in, find where things are. Let's be careful. Need to go down too. So, but I need stairs. So I'm gonna go 2, 1 for now. I think that's right. Only time will tell. AKA the time it takes me to dynamite down and see if I hit my tunnel mark. That would be good. Right, Beavers? Right? Now, we are in the wet season, cycle 56, day 4 here, so it's coming along. It's fine. Ooh, what is even more fine is I can go set this off. Boom, 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 boom. And I just need to... Okay, that's fine. It's all reachable. That's fine. And let's also make sure we're good here too. So all that is getting in. I am going to look to prioritize this, to close this off, close this off. Oh, I'm going to have to run some pathing down here so they can reach everything. That's fine. Oh, see, we're all good. All good now. So, but our problem remains is I need time to tunnel. And you know what? It also wouldn't be a bad idea from a tunneling perspective is tunneling from 2 sides. Because everyone likes when it comes, well, the ladies like, hey, hang on. Keep this PJ. So let's come up here. I'm going to have to remove. This is going to be fine, I think. So if that's the... Oh, I don't have the ladders. Oh! So I could carve out It's tempting to go get the mod, but I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get myself up here, demolish down, or demo down, and then what do I need for the tunnels again? Mainly planks. So I'm going to set up a, yeah, maybe just a small little warehouse is probably going to be fine. Oh, we're going to have continuous power. Nice. So, oh, no, wrong one. No, I was going to put in explosives. No, I wasn't. Small pile. There we go. That is for planks. Oh, we're really short on the planks. That is not good. But I need to get myself down. How far? How far down do I need to get? Okay, so there we go. 1, 2. Oh, so maybe I only need a double. I will admit, I have not perfected the depth reading skills here, but I think that is correct. So all that really means is, actually, I probably should move that. If I'm going to come in this way, so that will be a 1, then a triple, double, single. I'm going to reroute the path right down through here. Okay, I'm going to have to remove. Fine, make me remove a dead tree. Rudeness. Okay, we'll remove that. High prioritize that. And then I should be able to get myself down, provided that is all accurate. We'll find out soon enough. Of course, he's removing the tree. Thank you. Appreciate it. He has a beaver. Although the beavers normally go explosives, boom booms. Love the boom booms. The night crew bots. They're like, haha, suckers. Let's see. Did we get that? Oh, we did. Beauty. Right there. You can see it right there. Nice. So that means if I did the rest of this correctly, which I might not have. Let's find out. We'll prioritize this. I have a feeling I need to go back one. I have a you know what? Normally intuition is 100% accurate. I mean, no. Oh. Because I don't think I counted for the stairs. No, I did not. Okay, so it's simple. It's simple, guys. Not a big problem. Just go 1, 1, 1, 1. Priority. All good. And then what that means is I didn't even remove that. I'm going to put that small pile storage for planks right here. And they can haul the explosives. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. But we'll just detonate down. And if we were the Iron Teeth, we would just tube-way ourselves through. But nope. No. Okay, stairs. There we go. And we're going to set to priority. Well, too high priority. There we go. Set this to prioritize by haulers. And then that should be fine. Okay. So our goal now is to connect this storage tank here, the main tank. Let's see if we got this right. Boop. Oh, no. Okay. That was set to the correct thing. Boom. Oh. And I did it. How many of you were screaming? Wrong way, Sargon. It might be. 100% just might be. But let's see if we can. Come on, get the boom booms. Because then I'll just fill this one back in. Fill me crack in. Come on. Bueller? Anyone? Come on. We have bot builders. Oh, I know where they are. They're probably... Oh, no. Here's one. Coming in hot. Okay. Is this the correct one? Boom. It is not. Oh, no, it is. There it is. It's fine. Okay. So, then. Let's put a train block back in for now. Staircase, staircase. Set that to high priority. And then they can start shooting their way through that. Now, speaking of priority, I have a lot of planks in here that I was able to reuse. So I am going to set to pick up these planks as a 2 high priority. Well, there's other things besides the planks, but you know. Okay, I guess I can get rid of this. Get rid of this. Pick that up. Yeah, 41 planks. We do have 3,600 planks. I don't know why I'm panicking, but I think the planks tend to go pretty fast. So come up here, get them going. Now, it would have been nice to have this fully sealed and this fully sealed, but we don't. Oh, and let me show you this. This is important. This is my little scaffolding. Because as I started to come here, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to do continuous staircases down. I don't want to do that. So this is just easier. Much, much easier. We are almost through. 2 little tunnels to go. Which you can't tell, but this isn't actually the same tunnel. It's 1 tile lower. Come over here. I brought a staircase down to go down and underneath, which I will show you in a second why. But we need to pay attention here because this water is about to go rushing through. Hang on. Pause. I got a better idea. Oh, you know what? I can disconnect this. He can get out the other way. That's fine. So let's come up. Basically, they should turn around now. Like, literally. Come on, go around. Thank you. Go back. If I come up here and I remove this staircase, that bit of path, and I put my sluice gate that I need in. Oh, please tell me. Oh, hang on. Oh, thought I completely mucked up. Remove the platform. Put a sluice gate in. Set that to a super high priority. I'm actually going to close it. I do not want it open at this time because that would be extremely problematic. And pause. You know what's more problematic? Is the fact that I can't actually reach it. I did not need to remove the staircase. Let's get the staircase in so that they can actually build this. Egods. Let's zoom down here. Are we in a world of pain yet? Nope. And he's stranded. Is rescue on the way? Rescue is on the way, but I'm actually going to pause that for a moment. Please don't detonate that. He's like, help me, let me out. The reason why is I do not want the rush of water coming zooping down. So I need to get this sluice gate built. But obviously, I need to get down there first. Well, this should be it. Okay, that wasn't it. That should be it. Almost it. Come on. Anyone? Okay, I guess it was the nighttime crew, but nonetheless, can somebody who is a keener that does not need a cup of Java, because the Folktails don't have the coffee, can we just like tappy tap tap? Lovely. Thank you. Okay, let's pause. We'll come down. We will come all the way over here. We will unpause this so Kazuku can be saved. And he's getting a little hungry and a little upset. And he's 74. He's like, I've served this colony for many a cycle, and this is how I'm repaid. Yes, it is. We didn't. So we're going to lose a bit of water. That's fine. I don't mind that. So here we go. This water, and Kazuku is going to come up and out and up and oh, here comes a little bit of the water. Hang on. That little surprise. Okay, we're fine. That's fine. Now, what I am going to do... Oh, you know what? I am going to Yeah, we'll fix this next time. That's going to, which is basically, I just want to clean it up. But I'll show you why. Where are we? Where are we? Right here. You notice this? That I have some impermeable floor tiles? That's because the original tunnel went right through here. And it would have been fine. I could have done this. I could have just used these guys, but I didn't like the look. So what I'm going to do, I am going to come in and remove all of this. And you. He's like, dude, trying to swim here. As you can see, there is the tunnel. But I'm actually going to remove those bits. I don't need them there. And I'm just going to put some terrain. I'll reconnect this path to nowhere for now. And these guys are like, luckily this is not turning into mud. But yeah, that's the reason why I went down a little further. And there we go. The night crew at it again. Putting the daytime crew to shame. So there's just one other thing I want to show before we say goodbye for today. And that is this over here. So we are dang near done. Well, done. We're nearly done dynamiting. So we can come in. I can lay one more course of dynamite. But I will show this off. And actually, I will start putting in the rest. Yeah, to make things go faster, I did two things, which you can't see here. But basically, well, one, the bridges. And the other one, when I was building the stuff underneath, I had basically terrain blocks going one way and terrain blocks going the other way. So that they would, actually, that was the opposite. I had them going like this and this, pointing at each other so they could build the width on, or depth, whichever way you want to look at it, at the same time, instead of the way it was being built. So this went in much faster. So we'll remove the one set of bridges, and then I can fill in this, and they'll come in and take care of this. Now, in reality, I probably should wait to figure out where I'm going to dynamite down, but that's fine. They can do their thing. They can fill this in. And, speaking of filling, I hope this filled your heart. And, okay, that's a little lame. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We are going to, next time, we're going to look to get the farming going here. Ideally, get this pressurized as well. In fact, why don't we do one thing before we go? There's always one more thing, like Columbo. I'm going to put in the sluice gate right there. Set that as a priority. Hopefully nobody gets trapped. And then as well as this, we'll do this next time as well. I have started laying some dynamite down in here. But yeah, this is intended to be a reservoir that will hold water coming from this source. And then I got to just figure a way to get it to come up. And basically, it'll keep this full all the time, as well as filling up this here. So hopefully that works out. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching. We will see you next time. Bye for now.